Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with another 4 trades. Today's date is February the 2nd. Now 3 trades I did today and one was a leftover trade from yesterday, February the 1st. It's this Euro CAD right here. Decided to do another cycle on me, and as the market is very random, as long as you know the market is either going down or up, you can take the trade, and sometimes the market will just do another cycle or 2. And I'm trading with my new fractal trigger system. Remember, it's the one that is multi-time frame. It's what I love about it. I can monitor what the fractals are doing on the 1 hour, and because I'm a day trader, down on the 15, sometimes I drop it down to the 5. So I'm going in the direction of not only the fractal from the 1 hour, and I'm also monitoring either the 30 minutes or the 1 hour on the multi-time frame on the Awesome Oscillator. Has built-in pop-up alerts and sounds, can send it to your email, has all the bells and whistles. So let's run a check on this first pair. It's the pound CAD. We'll drag and drop it up and see what happened here. Perfect example of a great way to trade using the indicators on the top and the ones down at the bottom. Took the trade, matter of fact, the ones this morning was just about 10 minutes before 7. And the one from yesterday was 8 minutes before 8. So let's see. Took the trade at this cursor. It did go against me 6 pips. And I closed it out here for no particular reason other than I was happy with the grand total down at the bottom. Now this happens to be 16 pips. And 16 pips on the pound CAD paid $1,245. And like I said, it's a good example of a great way to trade, which is I teach that within the training videos. This Euro CAD was from yesterday. Let's run a check on it. Now I had to bump it up to the 30 minutes to show you yesterday. It was in this time here. And when I took the trade, let's drag and drop it up. Let's see what's happening in here. When I took the trade, it was down on the 15 minutes anyhow. As it was hooking around in here, it was looking good for continuation of going down. And it was also did qualify for a great way to trade. But the market is very random. And due to the fact that the market is very random and unpredictable, all you can do is trade what you see. Remember, I also wanted to point out the fact all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. Now, I did not know that, 15 years ago. And it did take me 8 years, and I bought over 700 trading systems before I actually learned that. Now, to get that up to 80 and 90%, which is what they're bragging, a lot of people brag 80% or more success rate. To get it up to that level, you will have to learn what they learned, how to trade the flow of the market. And that is what I teach. I could never find anybody teaching you the proper way to trade, especially this flow of the market. And if you don't learn that, you will do exactly what I did, spending well over $70,000 and taking many years to figure it out. It is not the system. Once you learn how to trade the flow of the market, all the systems you have on your computer and moving forward, they'll all just start to work. So that's why it's very important you learn how to trade the flow of the market. And of course, you'll also have to learn trade management and money management. So I was keeping an eye on it. I also checked on this Euro CAD trade. I was checking on it from the higher time frames, which I also teach, like going to the 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily. And once you establish the fact that it's going down, which I did establish that fact, then I just had to wait and wait until it finally paid. I decided to lock in 20 pips, so obviously it went a lot more than 20 pips. It went 40 more pips on top of the 20. But as I was sleeping at this point in time, when I woke up in the morning, I saw that it already locked in my 20 pips. Now it did go against me around 44 pips. Not a big deal. These workhorses can do easy 40 or 50 pips against you. That's why you have to give it more than a 10 or 20 pip stop. Like many times 10 or 20 pips will hold, but other times you're going to need 30, 40 or 50 pips. And it locked in my 20 pips, as you can see right there, and 20 pips on the Euro CAD paid $1,564. After many years, what I was doing was just managing losing trades. And of course, you're doing the same thing. And once you learn how to trade properly, in other words, trading the flow of the market, then it takes a considerable amount of time. You have to learn how to manage your winning trades. This is why you cannot learn this in 90 days. And if you've been doing this for more than 90 days, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Moving right along to the next trade. And by the way, this was also a good example of a great way to trade when I pulled the trigger yesterday. Now on this pound yen, let's run a check on that. Right in here. Today, let's see. We're going to drag and drop this up. Now this does not quite qualify for a great way to trade, but I was following the rules and how the charts look like when I actually took the trade. So I took the trade very close to the goal line. I should have waited a little bit higher up, but not a big deal. I knew that it was going to go down, and it did go against me 9 or 10 pips. And I closed it out once I saw it bottom out and saw these two little dojis, or anyhow, I ended up closing it with 38 pips, and 38 pips on the pound yen paid $3,613. And of course, once I saw that it broke this fractal right here, when this candle here closed, I knew it was going to continue to go down. Because right at this point, when it broke it right there, it qualified for a great way to trade, and everything was red down at the bottom. Very, very clear we should be selling. I just got it in as a very aggressive trader. Anywhere up here would be extremely aggressive. Moving right along to the pound dollar. Let's run a check on it. And just to let you know, as you can see on the meter, the pound was weak. It was less than 10% as it was tanking. So let's drag and drop this up and see where I got in at. Another one. Let's see. When I pulled the trigger here, this was good enough from actually back here. Nope, not there. From here. From here moving forward, it qualifies as a great way to trade. I took the trade. Now, I automatically know where the stop should go, which is right about here. Got to go above the moving averages. Took the trade. Let's see. Did go against me. Looks like about 8 pips. Not bad for a pound workhorse. And I ended up with, hey, I almost got 50 pips there. That could have been one trade and done for the day. Now 48 pips on the pound dollar, paid $4,800. Love trading with the fractal trigger system. As you can clearly see, if you just look to the left, there's the fractals up there suggesting a move on the way down. And again, as it cleared this fractal, which was right on these 3 candles here, I knew it was going to give me pips. How many pips? I don't know. Nobody knows. But all you can do is pull the trigger and see what happens. And this is another main reason why I do more than one trade. For you traders out there who are only doing one trade at a time and sitting around for hours, hoping to get 10 pips, that's why you got to do 3 trades minimum or more. Many times I'm doing more than 5 trades, so between 5 and 10 trades. Today happened to be 4 trades. And on these 4 trades today, my pip total was 122 pips, and 122 pips paid $11,199. And my success rate is around 90%, and that is only doable, or you can only accomplish that once you learn how to trade the flow of the market. So remember, that is very important that you learn how to trade with that knowledge. So if your system is not producing like my fractal trigger system, as a matter of fact, all 6 of my trigger systems I built in last year, 2020, they're all fantastic. They all produce the same results. And I suggest you get your hands on at least one of them, if not more. If you want to get in contact with me, all you have to do is look right below this video. You'll see my contact information. It's my fractal trigger system. I do charge $250. Comes with 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 4 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. Now it comes with a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents. I threw that in as a bonus, and there's a lot of good training and education in there. Highly recommend for you to go through it. The more information that you learn, the better of a trader you will become. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and that is why I teach a lot of ways. That's why there's 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. Now I'm only going to talk about the first one because this is the most important one. It's called A Great Way to Trade. You're looking at an example on the right hand side. This is what I'm looking for every day. I get many trades, more than 5 trades every day within the blue box, many trades every day. And once you take the trade after you follow the rules that I teach within the training videos, and once you learn how to trade the flow of the market, you will have a very high success rate. Now you can put it on pause here and read everything else that I teach. If you have any questions about any one of these, quite simple. Pick up the phone, call me. Here's my number. I'm usually done trading anytime between 9 and 10. It is around 10:30 in the morning now. I'm doing the video for YouTube, and I have to talk to a trader at 11 a.m. so I have to speed this up a little bit. If you live too far to pick up the phone and call me, just send me an email and we can talk live with Skype. Made it simple. All you got to do is click on this link right here. We'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. That is correct. Free. If nothing else, I'll give you lots of advanced tips and tricks. It will help your trading. So I suggest you apply for that free session. And I only do that mainly because I'm only working 2 or 3 hours a day, and I have all day left over, day, afternoon, night, whatever, to talk to traders. Now, over the course of many years, I've been building trigger systems, and if you click on this link right here, you will see 30 screenshots. So that just about wraps up this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, as that will encourage me to keep doing these videos. When I don't see very much interest anymore, then I will just quietly go back to my trading. Like I said, have any questions, just get in contact with me. Okay, bye for now.